Nag-ikon sa dito ilan.
Manila.
I had to take time off college because I was struggling with depression. Thanks to my friends and family, they reignited my will to fight and live. Now I will champion against mental health stigma and empower each and every individual.
Albay.
Greatness begins beyond our comfort zones. After having chickenpox in 2020, I lost my confidence and self-belief. But I know that beauty doesn't come from the outside, but on the inside. And now here I am overcoming my insecurities and showing the universe what I've got.
Katungtungan nga. Sa cellphone nga naman.
Cavite.
As a female working in a male-dominated profession, being underestimated was inevitable. Understanding that being a woman was not my weakness but my strength enabled me to thrive. I am Victoria Velasquez Vincent, an architect and project manager, and I defy the status quo to be greater.
Amen City.
The pandemic crashed so many dreams, which sadly included mine. After flying for an airline for 3 years, I was retrenched. This forced me to find new sources of support for myself
Jeep,
and for my family.
tanawa ra gud ang
Despite
viewers
the
mo.
pain, I have become someone who is not afraid to
Kailangan
embrace the
matungtong.
new. Truly, there's so many things that can only be learned through a storm.
Grabe na.
Mandaluyong.
Having been stuck in a foreign country, unsure of when I'll be able to come home due to the pandemic was a terrifying experience. But I remained courageous and determined amidst all the uncertainty, and I was able to finally come home.
Sudo.
Taguig.
I lost a dear friend a couple of weeks ago, Emmett, who was Mr. Island, and he was the kind of soul that endured bullying. And I was deeply saddened and found myself at loss, but I realized that for us to overcome adversity, we need to remind ourselves that we are humans and have emotions so that we can begin healing and gain our strengths back to achieve true greatness in life.
Cebu Province.
Cebu na! Diyos ko God, Cebu na. Cebu!
Are probably the most judged women. I had my fair share of harsh words and hate online. At first, it has made me feel less, but I know myself and my strengths, and with the love and support from everyone, I know I am bound for greatness.
Laguna.
I was booed in front of the crowd during my first pageant.
Masay
That
na
made me
wag
question
kayong
my
mag-emoji,
self-worth
makapiright
and
daw
started
po.
to doubt myself all the time.
Nay nag-chat.
However,
Wag kayong
I was able to
mag-emoji please,
rebuild my
makapiright sa
confidence by
nanay.
channeling my energy through pageantry and by believing in myself. Today, I choose to be stronger. I am Nanay Nelly Bautista, and I am conditioned for greater.
Paranaque.
Coming into the world of pageantry straight out of left field, so many people turned me down, assuming I wasn't good enough. But with lost opportunities came newfound strength, courage, and confidence. This is the new Ingrid, and I am conditioned for greater.
Romblon.
O diba, nakapanood rin. Paraan mga anak. Mga anak basi makapiright ko dito. Paano ito? Ha? Huwag kayong mag-emoji raw.
My father had stroke, so I have to take responsibility and be the bigger person. And with that, one great lesson is learned, that overcoming this challenge makes my life more meaningful.
San Juan.
Going into this pageant, I heard so many versions of, "You don't belong here." But every day I woke up deciding that yes, I do, and that I can be greater. And now I walk on this stage knowing that I was right about me.
Cebu City.
In the height of the pandemic, I experienced a difficult time just as everybody else. But it didn't stop me from joining the Philippine Navy Marines Reserve Force to offer my
Mga anak siya, pinapara-paraan ni nanay ito. Makapiright ako nito. Mag-follow kayo, mag-subscribe kasi grabe ang nanay. Paraan niya ako. Tingnan nakapatong lahat. Isurang kapalit na ko. Kay cellphone may giana. Siguro di mi makipiray ko na akong naong ibutan akong naong nak sa mura nagurit ko cellphone nak ba. Videohi ko niya akong gunitan ang cellphone. Ana. Videohi ko niya, videohi sa ang cellphone akong gunitan. Ipokus-pokus ako na usahay, ipokus sa diha.
Wala man lagi.
Ipakita sa akong naong. Para-paraan. Di ba mga nakshi, lahat sana masaya makapanood lahat. Walang ano dito, lahat pwede manood. Mayaman, mahirap. Dapat. Masyado yung ipinagkait ang MUP. Lahat ng bakla gustong manood. Ako nga hindi na ako naligo buong araw. Si Brian, right? Si Brian nanoktok.
Philippines 2021, top 16 in their evening gowns.
Ipaklaro niyo, isaya na sa dinyo ako.
Presenting the second set of special awards, so let's get down to business. This year's Miss Photogenic is also our Miss Lux White Face of the Universe, and she will receive 100,000 pesos cash, a celebrity photo
Brian,
of
pila na viewer?
and a 1-year supply of Lux White.
Brian, alitawa.
She is ready to shine up front. Congratulations to
Clear yung kung kailan mo. Ay, true mo yung job.
Lagay mo yung phone.
Ha?
Kakahilo. Gusto ko na mga pa. Ikot naman ang phone.
The next award is the Miss Lux White
Ibutang ka na yun, no?
Stunner. She will also receive
Ayun lang, nakakita
100,000
yung mga
pesos in
copyright na
cash
kita.
plus a celebrity photo shoot
At
courtesy
least,
of
imong
Front Row.
i-brag sa ako sa
Lux
akin.
White reveal instant bright and
Pa-landscape
she's
po.
ready to shine up front.
Landscape naman na.
Congratulations goes to
Maayos na yung kanina eh. mas ba. Maayos na doon kanina.
Pero okay naman ka na.
Kiran.
Ayan na.
Pila ng viewers?
Mas bat yung kuhan, 3-6.
Pila 4.
Next up is our Miss Lux Immune Plus Game Changer. She will also receive 100,000 pesos in cash, a celebrity photo shoot courtesy of Front Row, and a 1-year supply of Lux Immune Plus. And she happens to be Cebu City.
Ha? Cebu ang? Usay Cebu? Ah? Cebu na kadaog? Cebu?
Dili, day.
Napil sa kwan.
Pil sa top.
Oh, tap. Si kwan man ang tipo. Diyan. Diyan.
Akong ate nga.
Tanawang viewers.
Our next
Guys,
special award is
ang
from
viewers
our
na
official
sila.
e-commerce partner, Lazada. Our Miss Universe
Sa YouTube
Philippines
na.
Lazada will receive 50,000 pesos worth of Lazada wallet credits. She is ready to
Million.
Live na, live.
Congratulations, Miss Universe Philippines Lazada is Masbate.
Wala na sako. Kasi may nangasoko ba? Huwag kayong mag-emoticon.
To receive the Miss
Hindi yun ang
Cream
maayos
Soap
lagi.
Award,
Lisod
she
mong good
will
kayo.
have an
Naningon di. Ito to malabo,
1-year
mother.
supply of cream soap products. Congratulations, because you are conditioned for greater
Kasi ka, ganyan yung...
Cebu City.
Like,
Ha? Cebu na sad?
hello! Oh my God.
Unsa gid sa Cebu na? Unsa?
Kuhan.
Apil sa ka ng kan.
Lazada.
Contestants walk the runway in their
Shopee.
swimsuit.
Pila na yung viewers?
Of them stood out among the rest. Our best in swimsuit is
Grabe yan, si Boy. Basta na piling si Boy, mamandot ka siya dinon diya.
Cebu City.
Oh, grabe yan. Cebu City.
Wapo gid kay Cebu?
Nindot ka siya, kuhan may outfit.
Niya suka siya ka.
Lapo, nag-gown niya. Apil. Mura siya si Boy.
Our last award this evening, these phenomenal women stunned us in their evening gowns, making their fashion designers truly proud. Take a step forward because you are this year's best in evening gown. Cebu City.
Ha? Cebu ba? Ah! Cebu! Ah! Grabe.
Grabe, sige balik-balik po.
Singsot, si Boy.
Di ko kita, uy. Lakar Cebu. Yan na.
Sige balik-balik yung kuhan.
Congratulations again to the phenomenal women who won our special awards tonight. Thank you so much again to our dear sponsors for believing in the vision and purpose of the Miss Universe Philippines organization. Guys, from 16, only 10 will move to the next round. The announcement of the top 10 is coming up next.
Wala butuan.
Tikman.
Limitations can keep us from
Grabe ang Cebu.
never settle, defy them.
Oh, panindita. Oh, panindita.
Challenges can come when you least expect it. Never back down.
Guniti sana kay i-change sana ko ang title kay makapiright ta. Change ko muna title na ka.
Never give in. Shine.
Change ko muna title. Ipakita lang gyapon na.
No adversity. No expectations can hold us down.
May gali kini
Our
nag-advise.
phenomenal women group. Our condition for greater.
Di mo morning live. Ay, Di pa man makita ng isa ka live. Di pa yun. Sige na lang. Unsa kan pagkuan sa kanang kuan?
Pagtang sa ano? Ano sila? Ubus.
O advertise pa mga anak siya ako sa masayaw. Bigyan sa pula. Aron na dito copyright. Para walang copyright, ako muna yung sasayaw ha. Para-paraan mga anak. Huwag kayong mag-report. Para makapanood tayo, tuloy-tuloy. Hindi kaya. Okay. Hala, unsa ka pag-change sa title? Mo na 'yung problema.
And here we go. From 16, only 10 will remain in the competition. The results have been tabulated and verified by Mr. Alan Ocho, partner of the official accounting firm SGV and Company. Thank you. All right, from this group of phenomenal and inspiring women, only 10 will move to the next round. You're all deserving of a crown, but there can only be one. So here we go in no
Paki-off sa
order.
comment.
You are part of the top 10. Mandaluyong.
Ang kuan ang problema ang pagkuan wag change sa title mang
How are
good.
you?
I'm so happy.
I see you have some, yes.
They're my relatives.
Does that feel weird to have your head on a stick?
It does. It's the first time for me.
Okay. As someone who had to overcome insecurities yourself, how does beauty pageants affect body image or self-esteem?
It actually uplifts my self-esteem because as a very private person prior to this, I am not used to all the attention. And after joining pageants, I see how people see me, and I see how much beauty and confidence I radiate from the comments or even from the posts that I distribute in my social media.
Thank you. And, well, congratulations for making it into the top 10, and we will see what happens. Make some noise for Mandaluyong.
Thank you.
Next up, you may now take your spot. Cebu Province.
La, Cebu na. God. Cebu na. Cebu province pa din. Pero nakapit siya sa top 10 sa no, bright side.
We meet again.
Hello again.
Yes.
The last time I saw you 2 years ago during the Miss Binibining Cebu.
Yes, I was still bald. And you were still beautiful. So, you have actually joined 7 regional beauty pageants and won
Yes.
all of them. Yes? Being a so-called undefeated queen, what insecurities do you have, do you still struggle with to this day?
The word unbeatable or undefeated is such a big word. Probably I'll go with the word blessed, I guess. I'm just really grateful and thankful for everything that I've received in my life, all success that I've achieved. Being a beauty queen, being a model, I also have insecurities, I have imperfections, and I know how it feels to be in a boiling pot. But overcoming them, believing that I have so many people I'm surrounded by so many people who believes in me. And that makes me greater than who I am today.
Thank you so much. The blessed
Klaro
Cebu
dito ba ano?
province, ladies and
Isod
gentlemen.
ko ano man dyan kayo. Sayang kayo.
Heading to the next round, we have Laguna.
Kahit sa kalaban.
Good evening, and how are you?
I was able to be standing here in the Miss Universe Philippines stage.
Mga anak si, huwag kayo mag-report dyan para makapanood tayo.
Casual question for you. What technological innovation can you
Ginawa na ni Nanay lahat ng paraan.
of anti-bullying? Sorry, I'll repeat that. What technological innovation can help your advocacy of anti-bullying?
Since we are in the pandemic time, I made a Let's Talk movement. It's an online messaging that people are safe to express their opinions on their stories, and without any judgment, we were able to uplift and empower one another.
Well, kudos to all of your work, and may you continue to do that and continue to fight the bullies. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Laguna. Also advancing into the next round, Masbate. How are you, Kisses?
Casey,
Damn.
Putlong ko kanin niya, mag-live ko balik.
my dad, two of my biggest supporters in life are here. I can't ask for anything more.
Okay raman. Kay
There
ang
they are.
importante nga,
Happy
di mo
and proud
sa
parents, I see. All right. So
Ay, kuan
this
man
is
ka
quite a
na,
different
gusto
journey
tawag
for
na,
you.
kinahanglan mo tamo change yung
You
title.
often speak about being a miracle baby. How was this part of your life affected the way you have approached a pageant like this?
Well, it has affected me in a way that I'm always true to my core. I remember that every moment I am a miracle. God could have let me die, but He put me here and I have a mission to fulfill, so I'm gonna forget all my doubts and focus on His vision. I will cling into that.
A woman on a mission, ladies and gentlemen, Masbate.
Mga anak si, baka ma-report tayo. Puputulin ko muna.
Thank you so
Tapos
much.
magla-live ako ulit ng ibang title. Okay, mga anak si? Follow lang kayo sa Nanay Nelly na channel. Nanay Nelly. Okay? Mag-live ako para makita nyo talaga ang final.
Lakon na siguro, ika na. Ini, advertise na ba?
Pag-advertise na, lubat na dito. 20%.
Good evening.
Good evening, Casey. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. You
Kinahanglan
guys
gid
have
mo
the hard
magputol
job.
ta.